If you have competing power factions within Washington and you get tossed out of power, you lose an election, you fall out of favor with the president or the secretary of state, you get tossed from your job, you don't, necessarily go gently into that good night. You team up with the other shadow elements who continue to want that president out of power, and you will continue to work with that wider shadow network that are in the NGOs, in the universities, in the big, philanthropic political action funds, in other parts of the government that are allied with you and that provide a resistance point. And so there is this recycling factory that happens if you are trying to undermine the president's vision or the secretary of state's declared foreign policy goals, and you try to fight from the inside and you get purged. You glom right on to the other elements that are allied with you to continue that work. I mean, that's who usually cuts your checks. And we're seeing the same thing right now in the censorship space. As we have cut so much of the government censorship infrastructure out of the US, those US censors in exile are now all going to Europe to work with their in-power government allies in the UK, in France, in Germany, in the EU to get their big censorship law, the EU Digital Censorship Act, it's technically the EU Digital Services Act, which will have jurisdiction over the United States, and that's their secret weapon. They talk about this openly.